Okay, we have Yosef on the left with Golgari Cradle. Ben on the right with Izzet Tempo. Once upon a time. Great way to start a match. Hit like, hit subscribe if you're watching this later on YouTube. I also want to remind everybody, I mentioned it in our Discord alert for our... You're in the Discord, right? For our live stream starting, that this week is 30 years since I first ever played Magic the Gathering. And what an amazing journey it's been. Windswept Heath gets cracked. Mr. Bips wondering, are we going to see the Badger Mole Cub? I honestly don't know. That could happen. I just have no idea.
I always have to ask.
I guess there's about to be a Thoughtseize. Otherwise, Ben is making a huge misplay here by revealing the hand. There's Thoughtseize. Corey Steelcutter times 2. Daze, Ponder, Preordain, Wasteland, and Polluted Delta. Okay. Yeah, Ponder seems like a great choice here. So Ponder is gone. Wasteland, pass the turn. Sometimes you'll see these tempo decks hold on to Wastelands for Cradles and stuff like that. A little bit later in the game, but it's fine to Wasteland there, I think. Verdant Catacombs. We also don't know if Ben knows what he's up against. It may not be completely clear. Once upon a time into Thoughtseize off of Bayou. It could be like a few different decks. Another Bayou for Yosef off of Fetch.
I'm not doing it again. Thoughtseize. Okay. I'll show you this wasteland. Alright, sure.
All right, another Thoughtseize and a replacement Wasteland. So the exact same hand again. Is it just Preordain this time? I think so, yeah. Preordain seems like a fine choice.
Go ahead.
Yeah, those are altered Bayous that I believe used to belong to Force of Fill. If you go dig in our archives, you might see Force of Fill playing those same Bayous. Bajuka Bog, okay. Get rid of those two Wastelands, it's fine. We're seeing why those two Wastelands to start the game for Ben could be pretty good here. If Yosef is cut off a green mana, that could be a big problem.
Thoughtseize.
Another Thoughtseize, okay. Did Ben draw Ponder Wasteland? He could Daze here.
How do we get out of this? Results.
Okay, Thoughtseize is going to resolve Force of Will and a basic island. We might see Force of Will get taken here. Maybe. I don't think it's likely Daze or Corey Steelcutter will be the choice. That's my feeling right now.
Yep.
I guess Yosef's considering those other cards. I guess we don't know Yosef's hand. There's things to consider that I don't have full information here. I just assumed it would be Snap Force of Will, but okay, taking the Daze. Maybe Yosef is gonna make a play right. Okay, so Green Sun Zenith will resolve. It's gonna find a Dryad Arbor. And Yosef will get back up to 3 mana. Well, get to 3 mana. Never had 3 mana yet in this game. So Dryad Arbor has hit the board. Ramp. Thundering Falls found here by Ben.
Is that a sleep?
It sounds like people are laughing in the background, right? This was at a Magic tournament.
Trigger. Yeah. Yeah. I'll leave that on top. Okay.
Okay, Surveil left it on top. Are we going to see a Corey Steel Cutter and a Flurry? Nope. Just passing the turn. All right, now a Wasteland from Yosef. Corey Steel Cutter is on the board. Corey Steel Cutter, one of the best new cards of 2025 for Legacy. We're just pitching Brainstorm on a white of the Reliquary. That's a good card to counter. Then a Noble Hierarch. Corey Steel Cutter up there with Stock Up and Quantum Riddler and what are the other top cards for Legacy from 2025? What would be like in the top 5? Corey Steel Cutter definitely. Stock Up definitely. You're putting Badger Mole Cub on the list already? There haven't been that many huge additions to Legacy this year. At least not in my opinion. Just a few each quarter.
It's 1 green, right? It's green and X, so it becomes 1, 2.
It's like a fireball.
Yeah.
Umidian Hatchery was a big one. Does that make top 5? Maybe.
Green Sun Zenith for 2.
It's pretty good.
Green Sun for 2. That's not bad. It might find a white. Yep. White of the Reliquary. Good choice here by Yosef. Yeah, Quantum Riddler. I think it might make the cut. Top 5. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. Yeah, Eric, you're absolutely right. I think that's in the top 5. Tezzeret was huge. What's the deal, though, with Mystic Forge right now, chat? Are people feeling like Mystic Forge is still good post-ban, or is it kind of like not living up to people's expectations at this point? How are people feeling about Mystic Forge at this moment in time? What are we in, week 3 post-ban?
1, 2, 3, 4.
White of the Reliquary hits pretty hard. It's going to hit for 4. There are 2 Corey Steel Cutters on the board. Ben has not been able to flurry yet.
Go.
Just making a land drop. That's unfortunate. End step Endurance. It's not bad at all. Oh, Ugin Eye of the Storm is another great one. Yeah, that might make top 5 as well. Forgot about Ugin. Consult the charts. Star Charts saw some Legacy play, but I don't think it really makes the cut. If you're going to make a list of greatest cards for Legacy in 2025, I don't think Consult the Star Charts makes the cut. At least not in my opinion.
I assume you're going first.
Yeah.
I guess if, off the top of my head, the top 5 sounds like it's Ugin, Tezzeret, Stock Up, Umidian Hatchery, and Corey Steel Cutter. I think that's the list for 2025.
Yeah, 4, 4. It's 4, 7. How much is this?
1, 2. It's 4, so 11. Exact 6. Yeah.
All right, swinging for Exactly, says Yosef, and that is game 1. So now Ben will be on the play. Looks like both players kept 7. Ponder.
Oh, you know what it is?
Thinking about those top 5 legacy cards of 2025, it's a pretty nice list. You've had some cool cards added to this format this year. I like Stock Up. Ugin it feels like how it used to feel to cast Karn Liberated. I used to play Tron in Modern. Just wins you the game. Does some unbelievable amount of damage in a short period of time. Wasteland on the Volk. 2026 is the year of the Badger Mole Cub. Yeah, there's a chance in a couple of months I'll rearrange the list and Badger Mole Cub would make the list. I'm just making this list off the fly right now, but Grafdigger's Cage isn't bad against the Zenith deck. Obviously, they're not trying to reanimate anything, but Zenith, Natural Order, Grafdigger's Cage is good at stopping that. All right, Corey Steelcutter getting a Flurry trigger with a Mishra's Bauble and attacking with a Pokemon card. Oh, God.
Okay.
What Pokemon even is that? I don't know.
Pass on your upkeep draw.
Time to go to discard.
Yeah, the owl from Avatar: Last Airbender, some people are believers in as well. I have not made up my mind if that card is good enough yet.
3 damage.
The Pokemon is Bidoof. I never even heard of that. Listen, if it's not one of the original 150 Pokemon, I don't want to know about it. All right, I'm one of the Pokemon OGs. I'm better than everybody.
Because I face this sure it doesn't matter.
And I prefer the OG art.
Okay. Oh, the auras is what it is. Yeah.
That's my entire personality, by the way.
Yeah, you're good. What the fuck?
Frenzied Bailoff and an infraction there for language for Ben.
Can't be countered. Oh, this card's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay.
Forgot about Frenzied Bailoff. I don't think it makes top 5, but it's in the top 10. Top 10 cards of 2025 for Legacy.
Right? Or is it mine?
It should be. I'm pretty sure it's the owner's, but
I mean, I'm happy to. Yeah, I don't know.
let me triple check, but I'm pretty sure you get it. Take your turn.
Okay, well, draw.
What are they checking here? Oh, no. Did they forget how phasing works again? Oh, God. Didn't any of you people draft Visions? Bunch of noobs.
Until they phase back in on their next untap step. So you
Yeah,
untap
okay, so we're back. Okay.
Folks, like let's study up, okay? Like let's all memorize how phasing works, please. We might have to end the stream if that ever happens again. Dragon's Range Channeler, Mishra's Bauble, make a Monk, or a Bidoof or whatever.
Trigger the surveil.
This is a very strange show. Toller Eric says flanking was overpowered. Daniel says Visions was all the rage. Yeah.
We'll leave that on top.
Back then when they designed and developed the Visions set, Wizards of the Coast didn't make as many mistakes as they do now, you know? These days, all they do is screw up. And then I read about it on social media. Talon Gates get blown up by Wasteland.
Sorcery, land, We're missing the big one.
Oh, Voice of Victory. You know what? Voice of Victory is an honorable mention for our, top 5 cards of 2025 for Legacy list that we were talking about. Voice of Victory was a great one. Forgot about that one. Rakshasa's Bargain and Pinnacle Emissary are other good ones. Good catches by the chat.
That's not the card that I saw you.
We had some awesome cards added to this format this year. And I'm kidding around about Wizards of the Coast making mistakes, whatever. Like, this year, I feel like we got some excellent new cards to play with in Legacy. That's my feeling. I don't know what happened in Standard or Modern or Pioneer or whatever, but for Legacy, I think we got some awesome new cards to try out in 2025.
Sorry, go ahead.
The problematic cards were from years past, like Nadu and stuff. It's a good year for Legacy, I think, as far as new cards.
Is it in top?
No, oh, yes.
Lord with a great question, how has Yosef been taking the Nadu ban? Yosef has been a little sad about it, but he's moving on. SF for the great question, is it a good idea for Blue-Red to board in Cage in this sort of matchup? I think so. I think it's reasonable. Stop Zenith, stop Natural Order. I think that could be pretty good.
Crack proof. Trigger Boomhauer.
This over.
My opinion.
It's going to 3.
You'll have to stay tuned for my sideboard guide, you know?
Trigger.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you guys have
The
C2?
targeted charm.
All right, we're keeping track of prowess on these Bidoofs or whatever. The Surveil is happening now from Dragon's Rage Channeler.
I'll take no damage.
Call the spirit in. 1, 2.
Oh, exile here and
Bottom.
make a spawn.
Bottom on Preordain. Also, as an aside, you know, in addition to some new cards, we got some great reprints this year for Legacy as well, like Green Sun Zenith and a bunch of others. Like Chromox was reprinted early in the year. I don't know if it really did anything to lower the cost, but we got some great reprints for Legacy this year and great new versions of staples. I don't know.
Yeah, so this is 5 here. Yeah.
Big attack coming in.
It's not 6.
Pay attention, everybody. Do the math.
This is 6.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all 11.
11.
Yeah.
Looks like an attack for 11. Mr. Brep says, how dare you be positive, Chris? That's not how content creators are supposed to act. How will you get engagement in your content? You know, kidding aside, I do feel some responsibility to not have you kind of walk away from experiencing this stuff I'm making, feeling like, oh man, yeah, Magic sucks.
5. 1, 2, 3. So
This is 8.
My goal is to, one of my goals anyway, remind us why we're all here and like how awesome this game is. I know other people like dedicate 2-hour podcasts to like how Wizards of the Coast ruined everything. That's just not my vibe.
Oh, I have to draw here. I'll keep from the bubble. Oh, you missed it, but sure. Draw. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I don't find that like personally, I don't find that kind of stuff interesting, and I also don't think making people feel like crap is a good use of my time.
That's hilarious.
Lots of exalted stuff happening. A third hierarch on the battlefield.
Right? Yeah, I'll pop 1 ball. That's right, yeah.
90s MTG equals feel good. I hope so.
Go to 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
You know, you doom scroll social media these days, not just about Magic stuff. There's a lot of negativity. A lot of, like, doom and gloom in the world. Trying to be a counterbalance for that, maybe. Maybe for my own sanity. And I understand, like, what gets clicks, what gets views, and sometimes the rage bait stuff is, like, what makes money, whatever. I just don't give a damn. Doing it my way. Toller Eric's was banned counterbalance. You know what, Eric? You're right. Yeah, that is Dragon's Rage Channeler. A little bit of glare on that. Sorry if it's hard to see. It does kind of look like Goblin Sharpshooter, actually, now that you pointed it out.
Here, make 5 spawns.
Okay. Problem is if you have
Stop with the retro frames, Wizards. We don't like it.
How do I attack here without doing anything?
Stupid retro frames.
Attempt to draw 2.
This doesn't get blocked. These get blocked. Take this and draw 2.
Okay, Ben is scripting this whole thing.
My best bet here is to try to do this. That's 4 damage. Hold on, use my 1. This is so dumb. So then my other option is to go the other way. If I can get other way, so it's this.
Okay, a Scalding Tarn just got put onto the table. We're making plays. Both players, as far as life totals, kind of low. Ben does run Lightning Bolt, which could be scary here.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Especially because I'm about to do some like crazy sinful shit here. Let's see. The other hand. Right. I could also. One of these is play this turn, right? So we have 2 of these are active and then one over there. So I can
3
also
mana
do.
open until.
Yeah, one of the hierarchs is summoning sick. Little bit of Sloan play, obviously. This is FNM, and this is not the World Championship. We're just friends letting each other kind of figure this out. But the table judge at a competitive event maybe says, you got to do something here. And I make a point of pointing that out, by the way, because I don't think people call out slow play enough, personally, at competitive events. But this is not one of those moments. We're just, you know, you can hear Yosef even talking this through as well.
Okay. Hold priority. Let's trigger this.
Okay, Tameo, Force of Will, pitching Tameo, trigger the Surveil, trigger the Flurry, I guess. Things are happening.
So do I still get a spawn?
These have each seen 1.
Do I still get to make a spawn?
The Force of Will here. This resolves.
Okay, so Force of Willing, our own Tameo, pitching a Force of Will, getting a Monk, Surveil trigger, dump a Thundering Falls into the graveyard. So 3 of the monks are 2/2s because of prowess, and everybody is attacking. Let's see what Yosef has in store. 2 cards left in Ben's hand. Lightning Bolt could be a concern, a serious concern. Yosef's at 6. Yosef also doesn't want to lose all of these hierarchs and have the Frenzy Baloth be only 3 power on the following turn. If Yosef had just cast the card Fog there, I think we'd have to end the stream. That we wouldn't be able to handle that.
Goodbye. Sure. So this is gone. All right. Go to damage. Yeah. So.
Long Goodbye took out Dragon's Rage Channeler. 2 chump blocks and dropping to 2. Lightning Bolt could be good enough. Ben's gonna fetch. Oh, it was a red card. I thought it was Bolt for a second. I don't know if Ben's the type to slow roll that much there, but the Dragon's Rage Channeler could potentially block here.
That works. Oh no.
Ooh, Snuff Out. That is the match. Snuff Out takes out Dragon's Rage Channeler, and Frenzy Baloth will cross the finish line for Yosef. GG's.